Morning everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Jan Kjellstra and I'm a dairy farmer from Saskatchewan, Canada. Today we are starting the day out pretty good. We're playing with a brand new piece of equipment that Rocky Mountain Equipment brought out here. It is a brand new LiuGong wheel loader. This is the 848 HV high lift model. So this is a Chinese wheel loader. It does, however, have a 6.7 Cummins in it, which produces 173 horsepower. The operating weight of this loader is 16,500 kilograms, so 16.5 tons. And it also has a 3.5 yard bucket up front here. So it looks like a construction loader, or a more industrial loader than the ones that we have. That's for sure. We'll just go over a couple of the features real quick. It's got an auto greaser, which is pretty cool. You can see all these grease lines. They go into your pins. All of the pivot points on the loader. It even gets all the way down here. It's hitting it right there, right there, right there, right there. Auto greasing every single pivot point, which is pretty cool. Our chopper, that new forage harvester that we got, has that, and we definitely appreciate that. It's got blocks on top of fenders here, so if you're working on it, you can put those blocks front and back of the wheel, make sure it's not going to move on you. Your def is right here. These are the exhaust fluid. Yippee. I guess you got some sight glasses for your oil levels. It's got rubber stops, so when you're turning, if you hit that max turning radius, it will hit a rubber stop instead of steel on steel, and that'll make it a little softer on a guy. There's a safety there, so if you want to transport it or work on it in a tough situation, you can put that safety there. I have not seen the cylinder one, but I'm sure it's somewhere to hook in there. This is a cabin air filter right here, so it filters the air that goes in the cab. There's an additional air filter inside the cab for the air that's in the cab. The fenders fold out here on the back, which is pretty interesting. Never seen that on a wheel loader. And this is for serviceability. Spin that around, locks in right there. This is for quick access right here before we go and lift the entire hood up. So you can hit your battery disconnect switch right there. We also have quick access to fuel. That is sweet. So you do not need to lift the hood up to fuel it up, just like on our case loader or our New Holland wheel loader, or to check the oil, which is on this side. Oil dipstick right there. Don't have to lift the hood. Pretty cool. This fender also flips out for that additional serviceability if you want to get in there more. This one will lock in. There she goes. And now I have to see if I remember how to do this, but there she goes. So that's up all the way. There's your 6.7 Cummins. Look at the access you got like this, man. She opens right up. That's incredible. That's probably my favorite thing about this machine so far, and the rad being where it is back here on our two CNH loaders. The rads are right here, and on the other side can get a little bit tedious to try and hit those. So this is, your rads are right there. You can easily get at those with an air gun. This is your fan. It is reversing, so you have that reverse fan. How did we do this here? There we go. And there's all the rad access a guy could ever want, so that is pretty sweet. So serviceability of this wheel loader is clearly something guys have thought about. It also has this thing in there. Yay. I think that's it for the back here. The loader does have ride control, so that's the ride control reservoir right here. Another block for the wheels. High lift, so this loader has the long arms, which is what we have on our New Holland wheel loader. We definitely need that these days to reach up into the feed wagons and get the height so we can dump in there conveniently. It's got quick attach. They also brought us out some pellet forks if we want to try that. It's got the, I believe that's what this is, and this one here for if you want to run grapple. You got to get your own quick couplers for that. That's fine though. So yeah, it's a pretty cool wheel loader. We'll hop up in the cab. Nice air cylinder, pushes that door and holds it there. So this is the cab. It's a pretty basic cab, not gonna lie. Definitely not industry leading, I guess you would say, but you know, I'd just say you get what you pay for. This loader, it's no secret, they are trying to compete on price with everybody else that makes a similar product, so that's kind of their goal, and to achieve that, definitely gotta make some compromises, I guess you would say. So nonetheless, seat in here super comfortable. Visibility pretty good. These things are a little bit big, maybe. Cab, it's small. I think the cabs in our other two wheel loaders feel bigger anyway. There's more room in there, but you know, all things considered, I think it's a pretty decent cab. Seat comfortable, lots of air ducts by your feet down there too, which is important in the winter time. You get some hot air flowing over your feet. They've thought about that. So fire extinguisher, of course. Backup camera, which is pretty neat. And yeah, all the controls that you need. Telescopic tilting steering wheel. It's not loaded to the nuts with features, I guess, on the inside of the cab. I would say, you know, reverse fan, ride control, extended reach, auto greasing. The machine itself is spec'd out, but the cab is less so. But it's good, it'll get the job done, and it's quite competitive on price. So yeah, that's a little bit of the walk around of the wheel loader. We're gonna go load some silage in the feed wagon now. I'll go park that New Holland wheel loader to the side, and then the next load that our feeder needs made this morning, we will throw the silage in there for them, and we'll see how this thing works, because that is the most important thing. How does it operate? How does it feel? And we'll see how that goes. So we got everything closed up again here. We were not shopping, I guess. We're not shopping for another wheel loader. The guys from Rocky Mountain Equipment, Jason came out here. He was like, hey man, do you want to demo a wheel loader? We're like, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Play with some new equipment. There's a latch here for the hood. Let's see if we can feed with this thing. She goes. that's a good height, that's for sure. Okay, that's a big bucket too. Cool. That Cummins sounds good back there too. It's got the leveling bucket, which is very nice. Okay, we need up to 1435 alfalfa silage. I got the heated seat on right now, so that feels good. Bit of a cooler morning. She gets up and she goes, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's adjust our ride control setting to always on. Where is that? Here. Automatic. There we go. That's how I like to operate the wheel loader. So now the ride control is just always on, especially when you're feeding, like you're not doing dirt work. Okay. Beauty. Nice big bucket. Yeah, man, there's very little hesitation for this thing to get up and go. It's pretty sweet. Make sure we're straight when we're lifting that bucket up. Nice and quick up to the sky. Hit the max height. See if she can feather. That's already what we need. Look at that. She's so... I think it's a wider bucket than what I'm used to. Leveling that bucket is so easy. Let's see, alright, what's the last silage we need is rye silage, and we need 2,000 kgs of rye silage up to 3355 kgs. Gonna get onto some rougher ground here. We'll see how smooth she is on rougher ground. It is a wheel loader though, they're not really made to be smooth on rough terrain, but we'll see. She bounces around like the rest of them do, honestly. That's alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to give my guy crap for this, but... Man, what's going on? There she goes. Just gotta get used to that. This heated seat is gonna be turned off right away because it's burning my ass. What a bucket, man. Buddy, no, he's like not paying any attention. You wouldn't. Why would you? It's definitely like, you know, load a gravel truck in a quarry type of loader, but no, it's nice, man. This is, yeah. Turn that seat heater off, it's just roasting me. It's a lot, it's a lot. It's lifting up to its preset height. Yeah, we'll back that off. We're not straight yet. Honestly, silage is pretty light, so you're probably okay, but I can see the transmission's a lot more responsive. It gets going a lot quicker, and I can really feel that versus our other wheel loaders. I hope you guys can hear me fine. Your microphone, you guys are sitting back there. I'm hoping it's bouncing off the mirror or the window here, and then you guys can hear it just fine. But we'll see when we get it on the computer, I guess. Oh yeah, I really gotta. You know what it is? The steering wheel is hitting the joystick there. That's sort of not... There she goes. Now my bucket's level. It's really important when you're scooping silage off of the ground. See, it just lifts. Look at this. It's just going up. It's going up. It's going up. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Where's our max height? Okay, let's go all the way up. So much height out of this thing, man. It's incredible. Beauty. That was epic. That went really good. I like this wheel loader a lot already. More than I thought I was going to already after loading that first load. Can't really say anything until you actually get in here and run it like you would your other wheel loader. And no, this is it's pretty good. I hate it's not American, and I hate I like it this much. So the self-leveling of the bucket, hold it there, goes automatic. I believe it's got the same thing for that. That must be just where it is. You can see I'm slamming the bucket down. The ride control is just completely taking care of it. We'll also be able to do the same with the lift, and you can adjust all these points. So level is level, but you can adjust if you want it to automatically lift to the height, and it'll go there, and you can adjust what that level is. Let's see what it does with the... Okay, so this one's not set up. First load with this thing, fill in the silage in that feed wagon. Felt great. Transmission's my favorite part, how quick it picks up. Oh, whoa, whoa. We got some rough terrain over here. And I'm not entirely sure yet how I feel about the controls, like the joystick. It is all electric, so it's all something to get used to. One thing I did notice though, I think this thing reaches higher than our extended reach New Holland wheel loader. I do think this is technically a bigger model, but we have to send the buckets to the sky and see who gets higher, because that's what we got to do now. We got two wheel loaders here. Okay, that's where we'll leave you. Park brake on. Open the door. The automatic opening door, very fancy. That's all the way up there, man. Now we got to keep in mind, my favorite thing about this New Holland wheel loader that I cannot tell you guys today in this video is that this thing has made it 20,000 hours without any serious engine or transmission issues. Serious or not, just zero issues at all. So can that loader do that? There's only one way to find out. If you have got it there, let me know. Oh yeah, the LiuGong is lifting way taller. Yeah, okay, I'd say the bottom of the bucket to the cutting edge is probably 6 inches taller on this one. You know, we're not even on level ground, so they could end up being the same, but this one does look a little taller to me. It is also a higher horsepower unit. That is a 130 horsepower unit. This is 170, so this one technically is bigger. That's a fun machine, that's for sure. I'm gonna go turn that one off and we'll take this one over the scale to see how close it is to 16,500 kilograms, and then we'll hit the road and see how fast it goes, because that is also important. All right, let's go find our scale. We found some mud. That's not good. I don't want to be that guy that demos a piece of equipment and sends it back dirty. Alright, let's get up on the scale here. Definitely fits nicely. Oh yeah, no, she definitely gets up there. She's a thick machine, folks. That's all the weight that they advertised she was and more. Let's go check it out. It says operating weight 16,500. I don't know if that means operator in the cab or not, but we'll hop off. We're sitting at 16,740. That is excellent. Quite a bit heavier than both of our wheel loaders, actually. I think the case wheel loader is around 14.5, so this thing's got 2,000 kgs on that unit. Pretty cool. Wow, that's thick. Okay, there we go. This front edge is, that's beefy. That's beefy, that's what that is right there. Okay, so this bucket, everything here is LiuGong. Or LiuGong. I'm probably saying it wrong the whole time. I think it's LiuGong. Oh well. So our next test is this a viable crop checking machine? Does it go smooth and quick down the road, or does it go slow and bounce all over the place? We're gonna find out here. We'll get on the road. The speedometer goes up to 50, so it's got an analog speedometer too. You know what, I like that. get more outdated than it already is. I mean, that means anti-depreciation, right? Okay, we're on the road. See how quick she goes. Full speed ahead. So it technically is a 5-speed. There we go. There's our 5th gear. So I think 4 has 4 low, 4 high. Well, there's 40 kilometers an hour. Is that 42, 43? And yeah, she's smooth, man. Not bouncing at all. We're almost touching 45 kilometers an hour, which is pretty good for a wheel loader, man. And it feels smooth. I feel confident that I can keep it under control. Oh, this is nice. Not quite. I'd say 42, 43 kilometers an hour. Yeah, great brakes. Send her into reverse. Back to the farm we go. Oh no, it says 5th gear there. It's not a high-low thing and forth. It's just its own 5th gear. Drives smooth, drives nice, drives fast. Yes, it's a good crop checking vehicle, it's fast enough. Oh, it's got very good lights on it as well. Yeah, look at that, just lights everything right up. This is our feathering test. I got a bucket full of that calf grain and I got to try and hit 600 kgs in the feed wagon. Eh. 610, it's not as responsive as our New Holland wheel loader. The New Holland wheel loader, you can really, you can do this with the bucket. This one is, you know, it's a little more awkward, but that is because it is electric. It's not hydraulic. On the joystick controlling all of the hydraulics in your bucket is what it is. Honestly, not that bad at all. I don't know. Yeah, I guess since we're turning here, we'll try out those rubber stoppers. Pretty good, man. A lot quieter than our wheel loaders, that is for sure. I couldn't even find it on that side. Steering wheel is so light. Yeah, no, those rubber stoppers there are nice. They're nice. Gosh, it's a nice loader. I'm impressed. I'm surprised. Operating is it's great so far. Question remains to be seen. Will it be this awesome for 20,000 hours like our New Holland wheel loader was? That's the question. You get used to the interior. That's fun. The reverse cam just stays on when I'm driving forward. I don't know if that's supposed to be or if that's a glitch, but it's on while I'm driving forward. And you can just see your dust trail in real time behind you. Just sitting here waiting for the feed wagon to come back. Looks like we got a sliding window here. Okay. Clicks up multiple sections. That's interesting. Just sitting here waiting for the feed wagon to come back. Looks like we got a sliding window here. Okay. Clicks up multiple sections. That's interesting. Uh-oh, how do I put it up? How do I put it up? Okay, let's figure this out. There we go. That's not so bad. She's got nice bright LED lights all around as well. That's a must, but it also just looks so good. Got a really good start there. Loaded a couple loads of the feed wagon with it, so it works pretty good, smooth. Favorite part about it is definitely the transmission. I think I said it a couple times now. And honestly, the controls, the way it responds to the joystick, the bucket, lift, lower, tilt forward, back, that is definitely usable. Just got to take a little bit of time to get used to it, and then you'll be off to the races with that for sure. It's a big unit. It's got all the power in the world. I can feel that when I'm in a silage pile, tilting the bucket, zero hesitation. You know, it just lifts the whole pit face up, so it's definitely got power. That's good news. But ran into a bit of an issue. It looks like we got a fluid leak here. Interestingly enough, probably you wouldn't see this if this wasn't a grit here instead of solid. So where is that leak from? There's a bit of fluid in here. Yeah, we'll have to pop the hood and we'll take a closer look at that, see if we can figure it out. Otherwise I'll have to call Jason. We're gonna call Jason. He's the guy that dropped this thing off. So provided us with the opportunity for the demo. He said if there's any issues, give him a call. It is weekend, hate to do it, but it is what it is. We're only through 1 out of our 8 hours of this demo, so gonna try fix it ourselves here. So there's definitely some fluid down here. It smells watery, man. Is that antifreeze? Probably coolant. Still have coolant up in there. You know what? I bet you it's spewing out the lid there. So let's go check out our coolant. Handle right there. Can walk around here. That definitely looks like it was spewing a little bit of fluid at some point. I'm now going to film some short form content. I want to start doing some more shorts, so you guys can watch me do that here real quick with my phone. Today we're demoing this 2025 LiuGong wheel loader. I'll continue to use this thing over the next couple days. It is Saturday today. We have this thing Monday, Sunday, Monday. So we'll definitely try a couple other things out with it. We have X amount of hours to play around with it. So thank you to Rocky Mountain Equipment for that. All things considered though, the way it started out, the salesperson from Rocky Mountain came out here, Jason. He's like, I sell LiuGong wheel loaders. I see you guys use wheel loaders. Is that something you'd be interested in? We were like, that's Chinese. No, that's okay. And then he was like, oh, give it a chance. I'll bring out a demo. And we were like, okay, if you want to. So Ag in Motion was last week. And then this was at the show. And they brought it here after the show for us to check out. And I'm running it now. And it's actually a pretty likable machine. It's got the ride control, auto greaser, reverse fan, and extended reach. Those are 4 typically very expensive options, and this thing is very competitively priced. It's got some good warranty. I don't know exactly what they are, so I'm not going to tell you guys what they are in the video, but I do remember being impressed by them. So I'd have to talk to the dealer to see what those are. But yeah, all things considered, sweet machine. Obviously, it's brand new. It's got 45 hours on it, and I cannot tell you guys if this thing is going to last 20,000 hours. I don't know. So all things considered though, today from running it, very nice machine, very smooth, and it is quite likable. It's a real option in my opinion, and it wasn't before they brought the demo out here. So job well done bringing the demo out to us. Anyway, it's definitely going to be going back to the dealer. We do not need a new one yet, but it is something we will look at in the future. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.